Navigating narcissistic responses to waning interest and departure. Unraveling their strategies for dealing with abandonment. Hey everyone, let's delve into the realm of narcissistic behavior in a more relatable way. But before we jump into it, if you're resonating with this topic, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's discuss what happens when a narcissist loses their influence. From my first-hand observations, narcissists often possess egos as delicate as soap bubbles and a talent for causing harm. They incessantly crave validation without contributing anything of substance. It's astonishing how they manage to steal the spotlight despite their lack of depth. Imagine them as a flashy but ultimately disappointing gift. Attractive packaging. But inside, it's all falsehoods and superficiality. People commonly known as narcissists exhibit an unquenchable desire for control, which acts as a support for their fragile egos. Despite typically having low self-esteem, they resort to a variety of manipulative tactics to retain this control, targeting those around them with the aim of influencing, embarrassing, or dominating. Comprehending these sly behaviors and the damage they cause can serve as a potent tool in navigating your relationships. Lack of awareness may lead you into a continuous cycle of confusion, anger, shame, and isolation. Narcissists demonstrate skillful use of subtle techniques such as criticism, sowing seeds of self-doubt, and creating emotional distance to establish control. It's fascinating to observe their reactions in these situations. Have you ever pondered about their countermoves? It's worth taking a moment to reflect on this and consider the dynamics at play in your interactions with narcissistic individuals. By delving into a deeper understanding of their strategies, you can better prepare yourself to navigate the challenges they pose and safeguard your well-being in the process. Their aim is to control as many individuals as possible, employing whatever means necessary to maintain their power. Typically eschewing direct violence, they prefer mind games and playing the victim card to achieve their objectives. Instead of engaging in self-reflection and personal growth, they rely on others to fill the void within them. Their aim is to entangle you in their web, enhancing their ability to manipulate your thoughts. When dealing with a narcissist, be cautious of their adeptness at making you feel miserable. They choose when and how to toy with your emotions. It's not just about controlling individuals for them. They seek influence over your connections with others and your responses. They derive pleasure from the chaos and drama they create, as if orchestrating a puppet show. Therefore, the longer you maintain distance, the more agitated and upset they become. Losing that connection hits them hard, especially if they heavily depended on you. This video delves into why a narcissist is primarily focused on obtaining narcissistic supply. The more options they have, the more they can manipulate situations. When a narcissist loses their hold on someone, it signals that the individual has reclaimed their power. They've opted to alter how they interact with the narcissist or even sever ties altogether. How does the narcissist respond to this? The rejection-induced rage experienced by narcissists is comparable to a bitter pill. Accustomed to being in control, the abrupt severance of ties feels like grappling with an unsolvable puzzle. Whether stemming from a significant relationship or even a small fragment of narcissistic supply, this sudden silence profoundly unsettles them, triggering a spectrum of reactions. When faced with rejection, narcissists initiate a series of maneuvers to protect their ego and self-worth. Their goal is to avoid vulnerability by emphasizing their strengths or revealing hidden advantages they've kept in reserve. While it may appear as significant progress, it's crucial to note that these actions aren't motivated by a genuine desire for personal growth. No, it's more about shielding themselves from deep introspection. For narcissists, in such situations, the priority isn't personal development. They prefer to sidestep confronting their own imperfections and avoid meaningful self-examination. Instead of actively working on self-improvement, they concentrate on maintaining the facade of superiority and evading the discomfort that arises when acknowledging their flaws. When navigating interactions with narcissists, it's crucial to recognize that rejection sets off an intricate chain reaction in their behavior. They utilize diverse tactics to safeguard their delicate self-worth and uphold the facade of confidence, even if genuine introspection or personal growth may not be at the forefront of their intentions. Therefore, when a narcissist loses their hold on someone, they often deploy a spectrum of strategies to regain their favor. These tactics may involve professing undying love, adopting a submissive demeanor, or even assuming the role of the victim, It's all part of their strategy to renegotiate the relationship and regain control. However, it's essential to acknowledge that this display of affection is typically short-lived. Once they've drawn you back into their influence, they are prone to revert to their self-centered ways, prioritizing their interests over yours. When faced with a sense of powerlessness or perceived slights, a narcissist's desire for retaliation can manifest in various ways, contingent on the circumstances. This recurring cycle of attraction, manipulation, and eventual disregard proves challenging to escape and underscores the importance of identifying these patterns when dealing with narcissistic individuals. Narcissists typically fixate on what they can extract from you, whether it be financial benefits, affection, or other resources. When they find it challenging to control you or have you conform to their terms, their preference becomes ensuring no one else has you either. They may go to great lengths to isolate you from your friends, even attempting to tarnish your reputation. Throughout this process, they often position themselves as unfortunate victims, while depicting you as self-centered and irrational. Their ultimate goal is to induce feelings of guilt for distancing yourself from them or treating others differently. When narcissists find themselves unable to fulfill their desires, they often resort to drastic measures. This is why their smear campaigns feel like a forceful strike directed at your character. If they can manipulate someone into complying with their wishes, it can send them into a downward spiral, and they may even contemplate taking extreme actions. The desperation to maintain control and achieve their goals propels them into engaging in harmful behavior, emphasizing the importance of establishing healthy boundaries when dealing with narcissists. Ultimately, the most significant blow to a narcissist's ego and power occurs when they lose control and access to the resources they seek. Unfortunately, recovering from the impact of being in a relationship with a narcissist can be a challenging and often prolonged journey for many individuals. Since narcissists are deeply motivated by their desire for control and dominance, it becomes crucial for our own well-being to sever ties with them. We highly value your thoughts and insights on this topic, so please feel free to share them without hesitation. In conclusion, it's essential to acknowledge that navigating a relationship with a narcissist and the aftermath can be a challenging journey. Their pursuit of control and power can leave lasting effects on those who have been entangled with them. However, taking proactive steps to reclaim one's independence and nurture emotional well-being is a pivotal aspect of the healing process. That wraps up today's discussion. If you found this information beneficial, we'd appreciate your support by hitting the like button and sharing this content with others who may find it helpful. Your time and attention mean a great deal to us, and we're thankful to have you as a valued member of our community.